Let's face facts, man. These wheels I'm standing on right now have seen better days. Man, they've been thrashed on, they've been beat up, paint's peeling, they've been neglected, forgotten. But guess what? Today, we're giving them a second chance at life. And we're gonna be doing that with 3 easy steps that even you at home can follow along with to give you a near professional finish that is so simple. Why don't we all do it? So from crusty old Z stocks to showroom finish, these things are gonna be battle ready, chrome polished, and ready to go for anything I throw at it. Let's get it. All right, now Cameron, what's the first step in this process, you may be wondering? But let me show you. Boom! Aircraft paint remover. Hey, but not only that, you gotta get these joints right here. You can't just use any glove, it'll burn right through it. I'm telling you, you don't wanna do it. Just get the right stuff, all right? What you're gonna wanna do is put this on the wheel, let it sit for about 15 minutes or so. I would probably put a plastic bag on top of it so it doesn't dry out early. It's a little bit more effective. And then all you gotta do is just pressure wash that shit off, baby. Let's go. Definitely want to shake this bad boy up, you feel me? Let's see how these bad boys turned out. Golly, they smell strong. Probably gonna have to do a couple of tries, especially on this one. This one didn't turn out that good. This is how they turned out. The right side's definitely gonna need some more, what do I say, love. But a couple more passes, we should be good.
With words, but you need to think before you speak. Although you're trying to be honest, you always say things you don't mean. I know you're not the best with words, but you need to think before you speak. Although you're trying to be honest,
well,
you always say things
I won't lie to you.
don't mean.
I almost gave up. This thing almost wasn't a video until I realized one thing. I am a man. So far, I've done a few layers. Honestly, the paint's already almost off. Luckily, the aircraft remover has removed a lot of the paint and softened it. I just gotta go over it with this wire brush I found with my drill. That should be able to get the rest of it off. And then tomorrow I can go into sanding, then polishing. So let's get to it.
But I can't see solutions. I've got my marbles, but I'm starting to lose them. I'll keep on thinking, but I know I'm running out of options. Yeah. I know you're not the best with words, but you need to think before you speak. Although you're trying to be honest, you always say things you don't mean. I know you're not the best with words, but you need to think before you speak. Although you're trying to be honest, you always say things you don't mean. I think you need to use your words. I think you need to use your words. I think you need to use your words. I think you need to use.
All right, so time check, it is 10:44 p.m. I didn't expect for it to take this long, but we're making significant progress. This one's pretty much already almost stripped right here. This one is a problem child. This one doesn't like I don't know, no matter what I do, no matter how thick of a layer I get, this paint just does not like to bubble up at all. So it's proving very difficult, but we're still making progress on it. I assume it'll probably take a couple more coats each, and some convincing from the wire wheel. But we're gonna get there. I'm convinced I'm gonna do it tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 2 a.m. before I get finished, knowing I have work tomorrow, but screw it, we ball. I'm shooting air balls right now, but we ball.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel smoking cigarette, mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got thick but she wanna get thin again, drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim in them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, sports got furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me in her uterus, fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it.
It's another day, another blessing. All praise be to God. If you guys don't know, yesterday we already went ahead and stripped the paint. Not gonna lie to you, one of the wheels I gotta do another pass on because man, is it being stubborn. To be honest, I'm pretty sure you can get that stuff out with the 80 grit that I'm gonna be using, but to be honest, I just don't want to deal with it. I want to focus on just the metal work and not have to worry about paint. I may be choosing to work harder rather than smarter, but oh well. This is the wheel right here. This one's completely ready to go. All the paint's removed from the face. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and sand this thing down all the way up from 80 grit all the way to whatever the max is. And after that, on day 3, we're gonna go ahead and polish it. I'm telling you guys, this is, I know it's hard to see the vision. You look up close and you see all the rashing from the wheel, but I'm telling you, all that stuff's gonna get removed. This stuff's gonna look super nice, okay? Just bear with me.
P. Diddy need 20% or whatever she bags. Outside, my head in my hands.
I told her my name is Seb, she said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran from that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian. I want her, my bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still hit a chick like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist, twisting my words.
Okay, quick status update. I just finished the dry sanding for the wheels. So essentially I went from 80 grit all the way up to 320. Starting at 400 all the way to 2000. I'm going to be doing wet sanding. That's going to give it that, you know, nice buttery smooth finish, baby. With that mirror shine. Anyways, this is where we're at. So this is what the wheel looks like currently. Essentially what the dry sanding did was it got out a lot of the deep swirls from the wire brush to get the rest of that I used to get the rest of the paint off. So it made everything look more uniform and just smoother overall. So this is step 1 of the sanding phase. Tomorrow, since I just don't have enough time, it's already dark as mess outside, I'm going to be doing wet sanding, getting this thing as smooth and as shiny as possible. So that's where we're at so far.
100 eaters, it won't fit in one SUV. SOS, somebody rescue me. I got too many, and I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send the address through.
It's a new day, and with a new day comes new responsibilities, new tasks, and when it comes to these wheels, they have been fighting me every step of the way, but guess what? We're finally ready to move on. We've already sanded the wheels up to, I think it was 320 grit, which is exactly where we want to stop for dry sanding. So next we're going to move on to wet sanding. But first, before we do that, man, I tell you what, it's time to give this thing a wash. So I also took her out today because I needed to take care of some things on this vehicle. If you remember back with the differential video when we put the differential in, I actually had another part that I needed to put on, that being the FDF diff brace. That was much needed. It did tighten up the rear end. That was done this morning actually, so we're gonna take the time to clean her up, make her look good, and then we'll get back to the finally clean, finally nice and presentable. So what we're about to do is get back to these right here, pain of my existence. Step 3, we're gonna be wet sanding all the way up to 2000 grit in counter motion. So one pass is gonna be horizontal, the other pass is gonna be vertical. And we're gonna do this all the way up to 2000 grit to give it a nice, smooth finish. And then the polish is gonna take care of the rest, baby. It's that simple. I got the wheels sanded down to a nice 2000 finish. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to polish it with Mother's Mag and Aluminum polish. Best polish to date, so definitely check this out if you haven't already. And we're gonna get this thing shining. I already did 3 spokes. I'm gonna do the last 2 in the face, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like before and after, in case you were wondering why this one looks like booty butt cheeks while this one looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna get this done and I'll show you a nice before and after, and then I'll finish up both of them and show you what they both look like. So let's get it. Okay, so this is the before right here, and then this is the after. So as we can tell, before, this is before all the sanding, right after the paint stripping. You can tell there's gonna be like swirl marks. It's not gonna feel as soft. You're gonna see a lot of imperfections and even still some leftover paint residue that you couldn't get off with the steel rotating brush. And this is before you really sand everything down to the same level with the dry sanding. On this side, you can see it's nice, reflective. Honestly, if you went up to 3000, you would get more of a mirror-like finish. I just wanted something shiny, to be honest, but you can still see my reflection in it. It's still really nice. Everything's really smooth. I still have to do the center a little bit. I'm gonna touch up on the center, but all in all, I'm really happy with the results so far. It's pretty sick.